Hey guys, Cherubim Church from holytext.org here. Today we have an atheist trying to sound really clever. He's using the prayer paradox, and he made a little video about it recently, a couple hours ago actually, so I decided to answer it. But before I do, let's hear him out first.
There are religious people who think God has their entire life already planned out for them. He knows what your career will be, he knows who you'll fall in love with, he knows when you'll die, and he knows what's in your heart, and it is all preordained. A lot of those same religious people, though, also think that God listens to them when they pray. And that's weird, because most people pray for certain outcomes. They want to do better on that test. They want to get a promotion at work. They want to improve their health. Prayer is really just another way of asking God to change his plans for you. So either prayer works and God changes his plan for you, or prayer is useless because God already knows how everything's going to turn out. So which is it?
Okay, so as we can see, the atheist is basically asking us why prayers matter, and if God already knows everything, it's pointless to pray. This is an objection to the efficacy of prayer. What the objection overlooks is that God can take prayers, or the lack thereof, into account in his providential planning of the world. Knowing that Edward would freely pray in a certain set of circumstances, God may actualize a world in which Edward's prayers are answered. But had God known that Edward would not pray, God may have actualized something else instead. Prayers, then, are not an effort to change God's mind at all, as the atheist would have it seem. Rather, God takes account of prayers in choosing which world to actualize. Prayers thus make a counterfactual difference. If I were not to pray, then something else would have been the case instead. God knew everyone's free will before he created any of us. And just because God knows what you will do doesn't mean that you didn't have the choice and free will to decide what you would do. And now you claim that all your choices are pointless, you have no control over anything you do. So that's all I wanted to say, guys. Thanks for watching. God bless all of you. Salvation is by faith alone. Simply believe that Jesus Christ died, was buried, and rose the third day, that he paid for all your sins by dying on the cross, and that's it. You're saved if you believe that. You don't have to do any works. You don't have to go to church. You don't have to read the Bible. You don't have to be a good person. None of that stuff. You're still going to heaven if you believe that fact. God bless you guys, and take care.